Gotta tell you guys something. We got the big trailer hooked up, and it's for something very special. To give you another update on Granddaddy, we're still in the waiting game. Some things are starting to fall into place, but nothing officially has fallen into place yet. So when that happens, guys, trust me, I'll let you guys know what's going on with Granddaddy and the whole tornado situation. But right now, we're still at a little waiting game. So I really hadn't said anything because, well, I hadn't really pulled the trigger, but I've been wanting to get another tractor. But hear me out when I say that. I'm not talking about going to go buy a brand new fancy tractor. I've been wanting an old classic vintage antique tractor, you know, something like our grandparents would have used. And so I've just been looking around, doing some research, because I knew nothing and still don't know anything really about antique tractors, but I know a lot more now than I did, you know, a month ago for sure. So I've been looking, almost pulled the trigger twice on 2 different ones that I found on Facebook. So my granddaddy asked me, would I like his old Ford 80 tractor? Oh my gracious, y'all, floored beyond words. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, floored. Got a little choked up about the whole thing, but so that's where I'm headed at today. Gonna ride over to Granddaddy's. My cousin Quince is gonna meet me over there, and we're gonna load it up on a trailer, or attempt to load it up on a trailer. It was running. Granddaddy had completely redone this tractor several years ago, but since Granddaddy has, you know, gotten on up in age, he hasn't used it in a while, and so it probably gonna need a little carburetor work and some other things here and there. But for the most part, it should be fixable for me, and this is just awesome. This is just awesome. So I'm gonna ride over there and get the old tractor, the old Ford 80. I think it's a 1948 model. It's already got a cultivator and a cutter. The cultivator I'm going to use. That's what I plan on doing with this tractor. I wanted to do with the tractor was I wanted like a garden tractor where I don't have to worry about changing implements off our Kubota, the bigger tractor, and trying to do this, that, and another. If I can have this thing ready to go, and then when I need something done in the garden, I can hop on it and get it done. Plus, it's just so cool, and just awesome all the way around. Just awesome. So, Brooke here made Granddaddy a big surprise. He don't know about it. He don't know it's coming. But she got him some of our collard greens and some cornbread. She made him some cornbread, and he's gonna be a happy fellow.
I think we might get a smile out of him.
I think so too. Oh me, I bet he eats all of it tonight.
Well, you know, they're in a hotel.
Yeah.
So they don't have plates and things like that. But I put it in a container that if they want to dispose of it, they can.
Right.
And I started thinking maybe I should take some little, you know, we didn't have any throwaway bowls, but I said maybe I should stop and get some bowls so that they can eat them out of a bowl.
Right.
Not going to be any need.
He's going to eat it all.
He's going to eat them straight out of the bowl that I brought them in. I have a feeling.
I think you're right.
Shirley says she doesn't like them as well as he does, so I have a feeling she's going to tell him that he can have them all. And if he eats all of them, he's in for a bellyache.
Oh my gracious. Well, he's going to be happy.
He'll have a bellyache with a smile.
He will. Definitely have that.
And a big pan of cornbread. It wasn't just, I used the family size skillet.
So it's for a family of 4.
Yeah. And no knife to cut it with.
Oh!
So you just gotta bite into it.
Pick it up like a big pizza.
That's right.
That's funny. That's
Cornbread
so funny.
pizza.
Alright, so we're at Granddaddy's and we just dropped off the collard greens with Granddaddy, and he was actually asleep, which is an awesome thing. So we'll have to get a report back on the collard greens and cornbread. So we just pulled up at Granddaddy's. You can see everything's cleaned up. Brant the builder is gonna come with his boom truck and get the tree off the house. But other than that, everything is cleaned up and in piles. You can see the big piles, but all the wood's chopped up and everything. And to be honest with y'all, it's eerily quiet compared to what it has been here. I mean, I'm not hearing any chainsaws running. I'm not hearing any backup alarms from the equipment backing up. It's just, it's a whole lot different than it has been. I can hear the cars driving by because there's still a lot of traffic on the roads, and the power company's still out and about everywhere. But all in all, it's a totally different feel right now than it was a few days ago. From shock to kind of just scrambling to now we're just kind of in a waiting game now, really. And I'm not quite for sure who's gonna come and pick all these piles up. I don't know who does that. I may ask my cousin Quince if he knows, but I don't know who's gonna pick these piles up here. But yeah, we're just kind of at a waiting game right now. The house is tarped, and so just waiting on things to start. A lot of administrative things is what I should say. We're waiting on a lot of administrative things and paperwork and that kind of thing. And once that gets rolling, then Granddaddy will get rolling. And again, y'all, I'm gonna say it 100 times, probably 1,000, but I can't thank you guys enough for everything y'all have done for us. I really can't. It's just absolutely amazing, and from the bottom of my heart, I can't thank you guys. And I'm just speechless. I'm really just speechless about everything you've done for us. I don't know how I can ever repay you guys, but again, thank y'all so much. My granddaddy's so grateful. Shirley, his wife, so grateful. The entire family is, and thank y'all. All right, y'all, here it is. My granddaddy's 1948 Ford 8N tractor. Gosh, I remember seeing it, and it's kind of dirty. I think when I clean it up, it won't look so rough, because he had repainted it. He really had. And I don't know what all he's replaced on it. I'll ask Quince, because he helped him. He helped him do a lot of the work. And so I asked him what all has been done to it. I know they left it a 6-volt system. I know that. I can tell by the serial number that I double checked it, and it is a 48 model per the serial number. And that's the oil filter. I've been doing a little bit of studying on them since I found out about it. And I know I'm going to have to do a little bit of work to it, but that's all right. I know he had it. He actually did it himself. Granddaddy did. Can't see a lick, and had repainted this whole thing himself here. I'm just going to clean all the wiring up on it. And probably give it a nice tune-up, because it is a gas engine. Hey, she just needs a little TLC. That's all, y'all. And I'm going to have this baby running. I'm telling you, I'm going to have it running and doing some gardening with it. Absolutely going to be doing some gardening with it. What I like about this one is it has a 3-point hitch system on it. You know, so I can really put, far as I know, modern implements on this tractor. And he's got a cultivator for it right here, which I'm super happy about, because this is exactly what I'm wanting right here. This right here. This is exactly what I want to go deep and break my soil up more than what it is, because it's so compact. And I think this cultivator is going to help me do that. I really do. Oh man, I like that. I wish my Kubota had that. Had that the way to to adjust. You got that nut and you have to twist it. That's more modern than 2023 right there now. I can't wait to just clean it up. You know, just clean it up. I see we got a flat tire here. Right there. It's gonna need some tires, I can tell you that. I can see that already. We're gonna need some tires for it. I'm going to have to do some research on it because honestly, up until yesterday, you know, I didn't know I was gonna be getting this tractor in. But here's the kicker for today. We gotta try to get it on a trailer. Now my cousin Quince, he's a big boy. And he said he almost got it by himself on a trailer. And so he's pretty sure that me and him can get it on a trailer. So I hope he's right. But yeah, Quince is a big, strong boy. He about probably pick this thing up and set it on a trailer. Then I got to figure out how to get it off. I ain't thought about that until now.
Dressed in decent clothes.
Maybe not.
Think not? Maybe. Well, I say grab the fender right here and let's see if we can push it at all. Oh yeah. Did you stop it? We need to. I'm not worried about turning now. Much further. Alright. Well, I'll stay a little bit further so we can get it going back that way.
Alright, so Brooke decided that she wanted to see if we could move it. And I was waiting on Quince because I thought it was gonna be a lot harder to move than that, but the tractor's actually a lot lighter than what I anticipated. It rolls way better. And the steering's way easier than what I figured. But I don't think we can get it on a trailer, by all means. So I think we have to wait on Quince to help me get it on a trailer. But let me help Brooke get in here. That girl got mad backup skills, don't she? There's two things she can do. She can back a trailer up and she can drive a tractor. All right, leave it right there. Yeah, we're good.
You got room?
Yeah. There it is. Well, as we was leaving, we got stuck. I guess it's just too much weight on it. And it just got stuck. That's not good, is it? Brooke's gonna go ask somebody if they can pull us out. Quince was in a car, so that ain't gonna help none. Hopefully get somebody to pull us out. So we got somebody to help us tow it out. So we think, anyways. We hope.
Just a little speed bump.
Just a little speed bump. Hey, you're gonna have to wash these overalls good. You ought to see them.
I'm not gonna drown though.
That's right, you can't drown. So it was late in the evening. As a matter of fact, it was pretty much dark when we got home last night. And so now, we gotta figure out where we're gonna put it and try to get it off. With some kind of way. But I think we'll get it. off. I mean, if we have to, we can hook a chain up to the back and pull it off with the big tractor, the big orange, and get it off that way. So I'm not too much worried about that. Only thing I'm kind of worried about is it getting away from us once it does come off, but I'm going to try to make sure I'm not on a hill where I put it. I really want to clean it up real good so I can see where all the leaks are coming from and start working on it. And I just can't tell you guys how excited and happy and grateful and thankful I am that I got this tractor. Yeah, it's just awesome. Now that I do have it home, I'm just looking around, just gonna start making notes of stuff that I need to replace. I'm gonna replace the hose clamps. I'll check the hoses out. I'm sure Granddaddy replaced these, but I just want to, just make sure they're not dry rotting. I'm gonna take the gas tank off and drain it and clean it. Probably gonna clean this bowl out where the fuel supply is. Clean that out. I know the battery looks pretty new, but it's completely dead. He said he replaced the starter and starter solenoid, so that should be okay. I see the grease fitting is going to grease all those for sure, but it looks like Granddaddy was doing that. I see I got a busted seal here, so I have to figure that out for sure. Drain all the fluids, change the oil, change the transmission fluid, which I think works the hydraulics as well. Get all that changed out. I know I'm going to have to replace the tires. They're pretty bad, except this one. I think this one must have been replaced. So this one's fairly new here. Really is. The spark plugs, I'm going to replace those guys. I got to order a carburetor kit, and because the carburetor needs cleaning, take that out, clean it, because it's been sitting up with gas in it, and so I know that's going to be an issue that should be an easy fix though. I'm going to clean it up, look for any leaks. According to Granddaddy, if I clean this carburetor and put a new battery in this thing, it'll crank up and run. Alright, so we're fixing the attempt to get it off, and we got us a plan in mind. I aired the tires up already.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
good.
Yeah. So it won't be
that'll help.
Yeah, it won't be so hard. And then we got to get the cultivator off. We'll get it off over there.
Get it off over there and then just set it aside and see if we can't roll it off.
Alright, so I got all my cleaning stuff. Brooke's gonna go get some degreaser out of the garage, and the first thing I want to do is get it cleaned up so I can start finding the leaks.
I woke up in the middle of the night, opened my eyes, said my oh my, I'm dreaming you. Well, oh, my dreams are sweet when I lay me down and sleep, not dreaming you. Don't give me no fuss, don't give me no fight. It's only one thing in the middle of the night I need, that's dreaming you.
But y'all, look at here, I got it cleaned up, so now I should be able to see if I got any type of leaks whatsoever. But she looks a lot better now, I can tell you that. But whoo-wee, I'm loving it. I'm super excited. I really am super excited about it. If any of you guys own a Ford 8N or a 2N or a 9N, and you got any tips or advice or anything on these tractors, please leave a comment down below or shoot me an email, because I would love to know, because I'm fixing to start doing a ton of research on these beautiful, beautiful old tractors.